Hi, everybody. Welcome to another GameItAll.com podcast. My name's Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? I'm Pino 25.
Alright, Alaris.
Hi, I'm Moogie Mo.
And I am GameTrailers.
All right. We have a full house today for the podcast, and what better reason for than to celebrate 5 years on the World Wide Web.
Woo.
And
Jeez,
also,
very nice.
it's a holiday today, so.
And also it's a holiday. That's why we have
There it is.
everyone really. Yeah, I was
Holiday,
expecting that.
no.
I was like, you better not fucking pull that shit off. And there it is.
At least it wasn't
Should've
Clueless
expected it.
Trailers.
I swear, if anybody does that on the podcast, I will travel to wherever you are and punch you. Just
Oh,
saying.
That's an instrument for one's own ass kicking.
Yes.
Well, that's
So-
one way to get you out here for a visit.
I suppose. So, 5 years of having GameItAll.com up on the websites or up on the internet.
yes.
Our social media has been up actually not that long because we didn't know how to fucking get it working at first, to be
Say
honest.
2 years.
It took 2 or 3 years to get that.
Yeah, it took a while. Podcast has been running since whenever Cole and Marine came out.
And then we had that hiatus, but yeah, we had our ups and downs. Is definitely we can say that.
It was a work in progress, but it's getting better.
Work in progress. We're actually getting somewheres. We're actually getting legit news sources from the companies that make the games. So we have a lot more inside information now.
Of what's going on, and we're actually getting reviews. From
I
Yes.
joined in about a year and a half ago, and I've only seen it go up since, so it's been fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
Like,
saw, I was there at its low point.
Like when Game It All first started, it was actually a project for my buddies, because what they did was they wanted to do a WordPress site for the work that they were doing, and they didn't know how WordPress worked. So it started off like that, just a technical support issue that we wanted to troubleshoot, and then we ended up just rolling with it, just like, okay, well, if we're going to have a actual website up, why don't we put actual content up? That happened for the first year. That was pretty much me and 2 other guys doing this, and then that first year was just, okay, we're doing all this extra stuff. The guy that actually owned the domain, he didn't want to do it anymore. I took it in, started bringing some people in, and started really reworking the site, which is why you see the design that we have now. And yeah, then I brought all you guys on. That was like 4 years in.
Yeah, you initially got me and Sly
Yeah.
on.
I initially had you and Sly, and that
Yeah.
look how that turned out for us.
Shit.
No, it was working really well. It works really well, and we've been slowly getting more and more people viewing the site. We've been getting more and more hits to the site, which is important. And it's definitely something that we're not going to slow down now. Now that it's 5 years, we've wasted 5 years of our lives on this bullshit. We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something I wanted to mention. Like, it's been a slow process, but we're starting to reap the rewards, as one would say.
Well, it's like anything else. It takes time, and then you have to just build the brand. And we've recently gotten sponsors for the site, which is awesome. And it's just we've started developing relationships with developers and other news sites to broaden our site. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's also interesting, like, how we're all dealing, like, with problems we never really thought we'd have to deal with too. Whether it be like on the site itself with how to deal with who's working on what, with more people coming in, and like personal stuff with people getting jobs and such. So we're kind of like mixing around at the same time while still going forward.
Yes.
So it's hard, but it seems like we're figuring it out a bit at a time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also, we are going to have possibly 2 new people joining up on the site. And they're going to be also focusing on reviews and other news based as well. So,
Yay.
Awesome.
so to help increase what we're getting, there will definitely be more to the site, more posts, everything going on as well.
Yes.
Also, couple of things that I will probably shouldn't mention, but I will anyways. We are going to have a couple awesome film talks in the near future. No word on exactly who it is. I have to leave that as a teaser. Or when that's going to be, but
There's
will be
stuff
in the
coming
very
down
near
the
future.
pipe at some point.
There's stuff coming down the pipe that is going
Can
to
I
be
make a
awesome.
pun? Can I make a hint pun?
No, don't make a hint pun.
No, we're not breaking it, so.
We can't break this one. We can't break this one. But all I can
It's
say
so
it's
perfect.
it's awesome.
All right, so for May
Type it
23rd
in
this
the
week,
chat.
what are we talking about?
Well, this week we gotta talk about a couple of fun news. Let's talk about first one of my favorite subjects, Street Fighter V.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, we have actually 2 disappointing things for our Game of the Year at the end of the year for starting off. So we get Street Fighter V and Homefront. So yeah.
Yeah, already we're halfway through the year and we already have 2 out of 5 filled out for the most
Yeah,
support.
and then the big stuff usually comes in 3rd, 4th quarter of the year. So yeah. Yeah, it's only
So
gonna get worse.
the numbers for here, I'm just getting the numbers here. This is retail sales through Steam, Wii U eShop, and PlayStation Store. No, I'm wrong. Sorry about that. I misread. That's it. This is based on the physical numbers of selling the game at retail. But right now, Pokken Tournament, the Pokemon Tekken-based game, has outsold Street Fighter V for PS4.
Not surprised.
So now this doesn't count the digital sales. Now, so unfortunately, we don't know if that's the exact number. But for physical copies, the Wii U has dominated the PS4 on one game.
Yeah, and so look at the in-home established numbers of Wii U's compared to the PS4. So yeah, Capcom is not the king of, essentially the owner of the fighting realm as they were when Street Fighter 4 came out 8 years ago.
I thought you were going to say Capcom's not the king of fighters. I was going to say no shit.
I was gonna say that.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
No, I did not. I rephrased myself. But yeah, they're not where they were like 8 years ago when Street Fighter 4 came out. And Street Fighter 4 was a massive runaway success when that thing came out. But 5 just isn't cutting it because of lack of content.
The lack of content, the fact that the online was broken at the beginning and during the betas as well. Online did not survive, in other words.
No.
So it came down to that Pokken Tournament, the online for that has been actually pretty successful. And the game itself is actually just a lot of fun. So there was all the content you ever needed for the Pokken Tournament. And I don't think there has been any plans for DLC yet. If there has, I haven't heard any directly.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard anything.
So this is definitely interesting to see that's the way that we've gone now. Street Fighter V is not the reigning champion.
I guess that's what
Can't always win.
But that's basically like for such a highly competitive genre, like for the fighting games, if you can't evolve with the times, then you basically die out, and somebody else will take over. It's just the nature of it. So
Yeah.
now we're looking at other games that people want more, and if Street Fighter wants to redeem itself, it either has to do a lot at this point to fix it out, or when the next one rolls around, it needs to really impress again.
Well, yeah, they'll probably come around with like Super Street Fighter V, and it'll probably be a lot better than
Super Street Fighter 5 Ultra HD and
HD.
64
Quad.
or whatever. About
Return of
78
the Golden
titles.
Age.
But here's a major problem with this. At this point in time, the official word from Capcom is that we are not doing that. They don't want to do the super ultra mega
Why?
5 plus.
That's what they're known for.
That's what they're known for, but they wanted to move away from that.
That's why I stopped after the original Street Fighter because, the original Street Fighter 4, I meant to say, because I was like, oh, okay, I just bought this, and then a week later they announced there's a new version of the game I'd have to buy again just to get more characters instead of just releasing them as DLC.
Exactly. The whole plan was to make it as DLC. Sorry, Caleb, I cut you off.
Yeah, you're fine. That was gonna say that.
Okay. Well, anyways, the whole point of this was that they were going to do the DLC situation like everyone wanted them to, but now it's backfired because the content that they released wasn't up to par, and now the DLC characters feel like something that they should have had at the beginning. So now it just completely backfired on them. So as of right now, the official statement is that we won't see Ultra Super Street Fighter V plus Turbo versus Capcom versus Street Fighter.
Hey, I would like to see a new versus game. I would love to see.
I would love to see that too, but it has to be completed.
Yeah.
And actually, that was
Nice.
the next thing. Capcom has officially also announced about how bad Street Fighter V was received, and have now focused on. Well, their official statement was, "We will make sure that a game is completed when released." Now,
So screw it. We are doing freaking Resident Evil, and we're done with Street Fighter.
Honestly, like that's sort of the Blizzard approach to games. Don't release it until it's done, and don't release it unless it's good, which I know is not in the budget to do it that way for most developers, but the really high-end ones like Capcom really should take a page out of their book for that, and they wouldn't have this problem.
Quality
Exactly.
means a lot, especially when you're trying to sell a game or you're trying to pick out a game.
yeah, quality over quantity, and yeah, it's just I'm just remembering, like, even trying to think of that fighting game, Guilty Gear Zerd.
Yes.
Guilty Gear had only maybe 12 to 15 characters, which is around the same amount as Street Fighter V, but the product that we got was so much better than what the previous entries were, so it still ended up being good and no one really complained.
Yeah, but its Arc System Works.
And of course, Arc System Works is releasing a new version of the game this year, but we can give them a break for it because, you know, quality is still up there. I mean, I'm sure we can give them a break for that, right?
Well, yeah, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. Can we get a Persona 5?
Oh my
arena?
God. Yes.
Please.
In case anybody from Arc System Works is watching.
Yeah.
So that was one of the major things I wanted to talk about, because I will jump at any chance to talk about how bad Street Fighter V was this year.
No.
Or how
Really?
bad Street Fighter was. Just like how I will jump at any chance for Colin Marines and Konami.
I just got that.
Or fuck Konami, yeah.
Wow. That was really shitty.
So, earlier this year, GameTrailers shut down.
Yes.
So, that was sad. That was really sad. They were going on for quite a long time. I can't even remember when GameTrailers first launched. I'm trying to find the exact date,
I
actually.
thought it was around like 2002, like really early 2000s.
It was the early 2000s, yeah.
They were one of the first companies to actually stand out for like media content. Like they were really before YouTube got big.
they were a big source of pushing for a video platform compared to what a lot of other people were doing. So they
Exactly.
were innovative in that in that foray.
Exactly, and like you had original content going up on their page, you had a forum that was actually well managed, user blogs that were kind of ahead of its time at the time. So what happened is, well, honestly, I don't know what exactly would have happened that would have killed it. They were originally partnered with Defy Media, which shut it down earlier this year, which was back on February 8th. That was the last GameTrailers video to get published to YouTube. Now, as of last week, IGN has purchased the GameTrailers archive. So they are actually bringing back all the archived videos from GameTrailers and putting it onto their own channel. So IGN is going to be the spot where any like retro top 10 lists that GameTrailers would have made, any like I'm trying to remember all their shows now. The retrospectives, everything that GameTrailers made back in the day is going up on their channel. This is going to take them a while.
Because they had a lot of content.
Exactly. They are... The official word from IGN is that it's going to take them up to next month to finish. So this is a lot of content. That's a 14-year-old site.
It's a massive migration.
It is. They got the hard drives from Defy, apparently, and they are just going through publishing and keeping everything going.
They probably had these sands in a corner of a room, just in storage, and then they just dragged them all out to their frickin' office. to their office. Yeah, it's probably retarded.
Okay, here's the official statement from IGN. We're big fans of the content of GameTrailers that GameTrailers has published over the years, and want to ensure that the videos will survive online. We've added the GT YouTube channel to our network and are scouring the hard drives and uploading back catalogs. Uploading back catalog content that never made it across. So, yeah, stuff from the site that hasn't been brought over to YouTube is being brought over, and that's going to take some time. But that is amazing, to be honest.
Well, yeah, because you have to make it YouTube friendly and all this other crap, and yeah.
Make sure it doesn't break any rules. That way it doesn't get copywritten.
Now, the guys that originally made GameTrailers, or originally worked for GameTrailers, they relaunched. They have a new venture going on with Patreon for Easy Allies. It's a 9-person team, and the channel right now is pulling about $37,000 per month from more than 4,700 contributors.
Wow.
So, like, people, that site was,
That site was home for a lot of people.
that site was home for a lot of people, exactly.
Yeah. But
Like,
you can
I
make
can't
some
even-
you can make some pretty decent money off of Patreon. Patriarch or Patriarch,
Patreon.
whatever.
Patriarchy.
Patreon.
Whatever that thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we would ever go that route. I don't think we would. But,
Huh.
Well,
so-
I have seen a lot of even established people use it as a form of like sort of
Tipping?
like not just tipping, but more like a subscriber content.
Yes.
Like, hey,
yeah.
if you use this, then we'll make special content just for you people.
Yeah, or you could get the video a week before or something early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
so-
seen that with a lot of models and cosplayers. That's where I mainly see it. Oh, and of course, web comics, people like that.
Yeah.
Artists,
Which-
mostly.
People that can actually push it out like that. But yeah, for something like us, I don't think we would go that
No,
route
that's
for
just
that.
it. We'll just keep with sponsors for the show.
Yeah.
Because sponsors are awesome, and we should go roll into a sponsor.
We should roll into a sponsor.
And then wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Segue.
Hey, that was I don't know, that was an awful segue. We'll just have to say. I mean,
Well,
and
whatever.
yes,
I'm tired.
Yes, I am actually looking up my sponsor list. here.
Oh my god.
So, this episode of the GameItAll.com live podcast is brought to you by HostGator. Now, of course, we're firm believers that everyone needs a website, and HostGator is one of the best ones out there. So, all you have to do is go to the HostGator.com webpage, use the coupon code GameItAll.com at checkout for 25% off your hosting package. With that, you just have to log in, create your website. You can do it off of WordPress, which is amazing. It's what we use for the website, and we also use HostGator for our hosting. So, why not go with a place that everyone trusts? So once again,
Yeah.
go to
Or-
HostGator.com and use our coupon code for 25% off.
Oh, hell yeah, off your first subscription. Bam. Or if you want to go completely nuts and build an HTML5 website, go right ahead. The host
Do it from scratch or not at all.
Jeez, do it from scratch. I mean, that's, of course, but,
People are lazy.
Oh yeah.
You can also get them to design your website.
Yeah,
for
they
you,
have
so.
packages for
They have-
that. Do
they
you
have
save
designers.
25% on that?
I do believe so. I'll have to double check that. I think it's just for the hosting package itself.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
which, in itself is worth it.
Well, yeah, a quarter off your freaking host, your domain and hosting. You can't go wrong with that. Saving money, y'all.
Oh yeah.
What's next?
I'm actually just looking through here because there's a few things. Of course, Overwatch is released today.
Woo!
Yes.
Just got released.
I know I have my copy.
So yeah, you guys already have a couple of you guys already have your copy, and are probably really excited to play it.
Good luck trying to play it right now, though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
my
Yeah.
update file's going on right now, so.
Yeah, I tried to log in a while ago and it just will not go in. There's
So it has Diablo 3 syndrome of not enough servers and too many
Sadly.
people wanting to connect.
yeah,
You
I
know?
wouldn't necessarily blame that as a bad thing. It's just
No,
the
it's not
sheer
a
amount of
bad
people
thing.
trying to get on at the same time is overwhelming for
Yes.
any company.
It's a good thing that they
Yeah.
did it a day early then.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that it's not going to be like Diablo 3, where it was down for what, a week, 2 weeks.
No, it wasn't that long.
It felt like that long.
It was quite
I
a while.
played it the same day.
Yeah, you were one of the lucky ones.
Yeah,
But
I
you
was
know.
also lucky that I bought Max Payne 3 on the same day. So it's
Yeah,
playing
because you
Max
had
Payne.
something else to play.
Well, yeah, I bought 2 games in one. That day was fucking expensive.
That day was fucking expensive. It was
Fucking
Game of
Blizzard.
Thrones, Diablo 3, and
Oh yeah, that Game
Max
of
Payne
Thrones.
3.
That
And
Game
The
of
Battleship.
Thrones.
bad
I
Game
was,
of Thrones.
And Battleship.
yes. I was like, Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah, what should have been the tabletop RPG of, because it
That-
literally
the-
was just a
The
tabletop.
Atlas game.
Cyanide Studios was the
Well,
one
yeah,
that made
with
it.
Atlas Publishing.
Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting. That was an expensive day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with Overwatch, I'm assuming you guys have heard about what happened with Blizzard.
They're trying to control the internet where they have no business trying to do so.
Trying to control the internet, yeah. Blizzard wants to try to remove any pornographic material based on Overwatch.
Good luck.
Ooh.
Godspeed, you will not succeed.
I mean, it's worth a shot, but good luck.
Have they stopped anything for like World of Warcraft before? No.
The problem is though is that it's self-feeding. The harder they try to remove the stuff, the more
worse it
popular it's
gets.
gonna get.
Absolutely.
The people,
This is true.
the people of the internet are, if not, defiant,
Yeah.
and will produce it
So-
just to piss people off.
Their best chance was to just not say or do anything, and that would have probably kept it all low key.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they didn't
But-
want any,
It's almost as if they never heard of Rule 34 either.
yeah, like, if they didn't want anyone to make porn based off of their game, then they should have just made all the characters be like fully dressed, and like, because
Well,
if you're gonna have sexual appeal,
They
No,
are
no.
fully dressed.
No,
but
no. You're gonna have.
That's not gonna help.
Even if they had just been blobs, there would be sex of it.
exactly. Well, yeah, it's
Rule
trying.
There's
34
no getting around the fact
is-
that people will make sexy pictures of it.
Rule
The
34
only thing
is
that they can control is how they handle it.
Exactly. So Rule 34 is, if it exists, there is porn of it.
But there's porn of everything.
Exactly.
Because it exists. So, because it exists, it'll be hard to control any pornographic material of the game. So,
Stop folding your papers.
Well, do you know what? If Jack Thompson would still have his law license, he could go after all these people.
Except that he can't.
I know, because he got this part.
He got expired because he just made frivolous lawsuits one
Oh
after
my
another.
god, yeah, he's a complete idiot, but yeah.
Oh,
But they could hire him if, he'd still be legal to practice law.
that is, just wow.
That would be great.
I'm just thinking about that, and
The less people like
even
him
then-
around, the better.
mm-hmm.
even then, I don't think he'd actually be able to fully go and do that. But I could see him actively trying.
Oh, I
is the worst
know.
part.
Oh, I know.
That would really, really make the situation worse because
Oh yeah, and then now just
it's one thing to try to censor people and just make it worse, but then to bring law into the equation, then you're gonna have groups like, not unanimous, anonymous. Go. Yes, anonymous.
unanimous. We are unanimous. We agree on everything.
Usually.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, the more people you bring in to try to hush everything, the worse it's gonna get for you.
Oh yeah.
There
Easily.
you go.
Unanimous, Christ.
Yeah, that's my new group. I'm sorry.
gonna just create a group called Unanimous.
Yes.
Do you think everyone's in agreement?
No.
No.
No one's ever fooled.
I'll agree to disagree.
It's the internet. Does anybody ever agree on anything?
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's the basis for humanity. We've never agreed on anything.
So, with Overwatch, do you think? What do you think is going to be the sales projection?
I think it's going to do really well for itself.
Yeah, they're gonna do
If today
damn
is
well.
anything to go by, we're gonna be out by the end of tomorrow. So.
So it's going to be really, really, really good. And I'm just wondering, this is something I've been debating with somebody before. Do you think that people are just jumping into it because it has Blizzard's name on it?
Yes and no.
25% of people.
Are Blizzard going in because it's Blizzard? Other people are either they've heard about the beta, they participated in the beta, or they have friends wanting them to play with them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it right there. But the beta definitely helped. I mean, I was not sold on the idea because it was a multiplayer-only title.
Yes, for full price.
For full price. Because, of course, I'm a dirty console player.
You dirty peasant.
Yeah, I'm a dirty console peasant. And the first thing that I do is I play PS4. So it just... I have to buy it at the $79.99 price in Canada because we don't have the normal edition that the PC does. So, yeah, that's one thing that really pisses me off, and actually the reason why I haven't picked it up yet. The other reason is because I know how Blizzard's first day goes. So
yeah, it always goes to shit.
I'm waiting for the servers to be to have confirmation that the servers are going to be perfectly fine before jumping into it.
Well, and also, it's the first brand new IP from Blizzard since StarCraft.
Yeah.
1998. This is, 18 years
big.
in the making.
Exactly.
They released something fully brand new that's not an RTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. It was on RTS and not...
And,
It's their first shooter as well.
Yes, it's their first foray into something different.
So yeah.
And so far, aside from the standard day one, servers are down, what we played in the beta was amazing.
Oh yeah, what we played in the beta was great.
It's the thing that made me and my coworkers, actually, as soon as the beta was done, we all went in and pre-ordered it with our boss.
Just yeah, here's
my money. Just take it. Just take it.
Can you deduct it from my paycheck? Yeah, okay, good, we're good.
Pretty much. Discount it actually even with the discount, it wasn't all that bad.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So Overwatch today gonna be big. Easily to say that. Now, I'm just looking up some other stuff. So if anybody else has anything that they want to throw in, or
about
what were your best characters?
Overwatch, or
Well,
Okay, I actually do have a small thing about anyone who's watching who's gonna play Overwatch. Protect your damn healers.
That's not gonna
Holy
happen.
coming from somebody who plays a healer.
Exactly. Please, for the love of God, never play Reinhardt as offensive if there's a healer in your party.
Oh yeah,
Protect them.
that one asshole in the beta.
Oh, he charged away as I was healing him. I'm like, ugh, and then I died.
That's why you heal Bastion. Bastion already has a healing process, but if he's in tank
Bastion
mode,
and Roadhog were fun to hang around. Also in Diva, when you were playing as Diva.
yeah, Diva plus healer really helps.
If you play as Reaper, stick to the corners, so that way they come to you and they don't see you till the last second.
Yeah, that works.
Because I'm a dirty bastard.
So, I don't really have much more news on this. I wanted to talk about one other thing, but after looking into it, I feel like I don't have enough knowledge on it just yet to really hold it in on our podcast. So I'm actually out of news stories.
Well, I can think of something. There
Luke,
has
are
been a
you
lot of
feeling
stuff.
okay?
I was expecting the 5-year talk to be like a little bit longer, to be honest.
What? We've had the site up and running.
Had to say up and running for 5 years. It's been awesome. We're good.
We wrote some crap. We had some reviews. We started some podcasts. We have a film thing and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to be honest, I did think it would be longer, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
We said
What are you guys
everything
doing?
we wanted to say.
What are you guys
Wow.
doing for SlyCon?
We're going to Sly and we're sitting down and having steaks.
I'm
going to
working.
Sly, or watching E3, drinking beers,
Steaks.
hookers and blow.
I'm jealous.
Maybe a little bit of heroin. Good stuff.
Nah, man, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
You know, no,
Okay.
seriously, it ends up being, we watched the show. It's going to be on our Twitch channel, by the way.
It's really fucking long.
It's really fucking long.
It's a long day.
But it's going to be mainly us writing articles all day to keep up with the news.
We just sit there with our laptops and it's just figuring out who's doing what.
It is going to be a full house this time around too. It's the worst part.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people here. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my vacation elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm like, I saw the message. I'm like, okay, do we have room? And then I talked to Sly and was like, we have 5 people, not including you, me, and Pino. My apartment is small as hell.
Yeah,
Like, we're
Sly
not
has
even
a
going to be able
couch.
to fit that 5 people.
Sly has a couch.
Especially since one of them is as big as Sly on his own. So
Oh no.
so I'm expecting Pino to like get squished into a corner. I'm gonna have the computer chair, so no one's sitting on me or anything. I
So
know
you've
that.
heard of a panini sandwich. Have you heard of a Pino sandwich?
Oh.
Pino has
I
to sit
will-
between them.
I will just bring my own chair and my own flip-up desk thing, and we'll be good.
Yeah, there you go. And
works.
yeah, like SlyCon's gonna be great this year, anyways, because it's the basic. It's E3. We're always excited for E3.
Yeah, and it just runs itself the way it runs every year.
Somehow without people catching fire. No, we can't say that.
No, Sly did catch fire a couple of
Sly
years.
caught fire twice.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
He doesn't
What?
know. He has a hard time lighting a barbecue. It doesn't go well.
I was gonna say, like,
First-
I get sometimes his parties are pretty lit, but
First time singed. Was it his eyebrow? I think
It was his wrist.
it was his wrist, and then the other was his full arm hair.
Yes.
So just like it happened, and we just went, "What the hell
What
is
the
that?"
fuck?
And then hit the hair on his arm, and it just crumbled.
Yeah.
So he like deep fried his arm. It was
Don't do
pretty
that.
awesome to be safe. Yeah. So
Third
don't do
degree
that.
burns. Awesome.
He
Third degree
barbecued
burns are
himself.
great. So let's talk about the new releases because we already talked about one of them, Overwatch. Also coming out this week, we have Not a Hero and Ollie Ollie 2. Welcome to Ollywood for Xbox One, both from Digital Devolver.
Yeah,
There's one
Digital
more.
Devolver.
Then we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants in Manhattan for
Heroes and a
Windows,
Half
PS4,
Shells.
PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, I'm really excited for that one, almost more than I am for Overwatch, to be honest.
Worst thing is they're owned by Nintendo and it's not on a Nintendo platform.
Yeah.
Wow.
Platinum? What the hell, Platinum?
Well, they made it. It's Activision.
It's part of their deal that they
Yeah,
have.
it's more Activision than anything else. But yeah, it's Transformers, whatchamacallit, Devastation. All over
Also,
again. Awesome.
we got another one now I'm really excited for, Total War Warhammer for Windows, Mac, Linux. Huge Warhammer fan. I would have preferred it to be 40K, but goddamn, that was awesome.
Well, it's Total War.
It's Total War and it's Warhammer. What more do you
What
want?
more do you want? Yeah, like really. It's
well,
creative
okay.
assembly at their best.
I still say it should be called Total Warhammer, but, you know. Missed opportunity, creative assembly. Missed opportunity.
Well, whatever. The game is probably going to be like flawlessly amazing.
Early reviews that I have seen has pretty much stated that.
It's got an 86 on Metacritic right now.
Yeah, it is pretty much what Warhammer or Total War has been made for.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for it. That's definitely on my top list.
Yeah.
We also have for Windows, Omnibus and Tabletop Racing World Tour on the 26th, which is Thursday, I believe.
Yeah. Friday.
Friday.
No.
Nope.
No, Thursday.
Thursday. I was right. Let's go to next week. We have Daydreamer Awakened Edition. Daydreamer looks like an amazing game. I'm going to have an article about it very soon. From what I've seen, is dark. It's twisted. It looks fucking phenomenal, and it's all built by one person.
Nice.
So yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. And we also have Dead Island Definitive Edition, One Piece Burning Blood, Steam World Heist HD, all next week.
Whoop.
I was actually going to say Batman Return to Arkham, but I think that's a week after.
Batman is next month.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just put the pre-order for that in today.
So I picked up one of the worst games of last year today because it was on sale, and I'm a sucker for bad games.
Okay.
God.
It goes with Batman. What came out last year? Yes.
I wouldn't say Arkham Knight was the worst game of last year.
Unless you're on PC.
Oh, you bought it for PC? Fuck that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No. Pino, you have made a mistake.
Why? No, I want to see if they fixed it.
And
No.
did they?
I don't know. I haven't downloaded it yet.
Uh-huh.
It's like this thing. It's like Unity. I wanted to see how bad it was, but it's actually fixed. Takes time and lots of patches.
Oh no, I played it on PS4.
I thought they gave
obviously.
up on it.
They did. They had to.
They gave up on the Linux and Mac port.
Yeah, and then they gave up on fixing the PC port.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They gave up on fixing it and the other releases because it was not
$10.
the money.
It was $10.
That's $10 you could have spent on gas.
That's $10 you could have spent on, something else, like the PlayStation Flash sale that was this weekend.
Yes, I just finally got the Jack in the Box games.
Exactly, and that's worth it.
What else did I get? Hang on, I'm gonna pull up my receipt from that because there's a whole bunch of great shit on sale.
Oh yeah, there was. I picked up Jackbox 1 because I didn't have it.
Oh, I picked up the season 1 of Telltale's The Walking Dead because I already had season 2 for PlayStation 4. I already had it on PlayStation 3, but let's be honest, I'm a Telltale lover, so.
Yeah, you were gonna get
it anyway.
We have, let's see, what did I pick up? I picked up Thief. What was it? That's the only one I remember. Shit. Okay. No. Thief,
because I got both
the really
Jack
bad one. Jackbox 1. Trivial Pursuit Live. I don't know why I picked that up. to be honest.
It was on sale, and you were like, I got the money for it.
Persona 3 Portable for PSP, so I can play it on my Vita.
That's what I forgot to get.
Mhm.
I was gonna go back after work, and then I remembered the flash sale ended while I was at work.
Haha, shit.
Yes, that was an amazing port to a handheld.
That was the best port I've seen in a long time.
I think the only
Next
reason
to
why I didn't
something-
actually get it immediately, though, was because it didn't work on PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, well then. I
The
fucked
P-
up.
It's the PSP version.
Yes.
Well then.
Oh, and it came with the best pre-order bonus ever. It came with Junpei's hat.
Oh, that's awesome.
I remember that because
Luke,
you
you know
kept
the hat.
walking around. Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have it? I haven't
Yes,
seen
I-
it in a while.
It's
Retired.
somewhere. Yeah, it's retired. Yeah. That was like 5 hats ago, so yeah, it's retired.
So
You-
I've been playing a lot of Battleborn this week, and
Notice.
yeah, mainly because it's the double XP weekend and the first season pass character is coming out, and I am actually one of the few people that actually, well, I'm not going to say few people, but I did buy the season pass on day one. I don't know why. It's the first time I've ever done that, and I'm actually gotta say, now that the servers have been fixed and people have actually come into the groove of the game, it's a lot more fun to play.
So you're planning on keeping this game for a while?
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that for a while. Like I'm just having fun with it now. Like
Okay.
after we got through the initial lump of people disconnecting when they didn't get the character they wanted, and people just being real fucking idiots.
So they were just rage quitting left, right, and center.
Oh yeah,
and going, "Fuck
rage
this
quit
shit."
everywheres. Like they're to the points where they would surrender so easily, and it was because people were disconnecting on them. Well, what the fuck you doing?
Sorry, I completely forgot to take something out of the bag that I should probably put it out of the bag.
Okay.
So yeah.
I forgot to mute my microphone. I'm sorry.
So we have this was the first time I actually got to play a very strong multiplayer game since the beta, and it is working. Now I can say it will probably actually hold its own. It's just going to need a little bit more time. Maybe if we get more characters in or more side characters, and it goes down in price a bit more, I think the game will actually get a more of a bigger following.
Okay.
But yeah, in other words, really fucking good. The worst thing is, it took me until finding the perfect song in order to fucking get in there and starting to start kick ass. Because I had to load up Spotify and just like blaze an entire album before I started doing really good.
Well, the game's on sale right now for $60, so.
Yeah, that's true. It is on sale for $60 in Canada.
So
And,
$20 off, you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
Get the American pricing of the game.
American pricing is about $49.
Oh no, I
So-
meant like what it would normally be new.
Oh yeah, exactly. So it's actually really good that way.
Yeah, I'll probably
And
wait
they're
until
doing
it
that.
goes-
They're doing that for competing with Overwatch. To be honest,
Yeah.
I mean,
How else are you gonna do it?
I'll probably wait until it goes on sale to $30.
yeah, I would say wait for that time.
Yeah, like yeah. Well, it's kind of like the new pricing for not Battlefield, but
Okay, hold on. I see what you wanted to show. What you were making so much noise for.
Yeah, I
see.
forgot to take Winston out.
Okay, yeah, that was worth it. That was worth the noise.
Look at that face. Focus.
Cut to the right person. God damn it! There we go.
Ah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this was your one of your pre-order bonuses.
So yeah, and that's
Yeah.
everything I got, guys. Anything else anybody want to mention?
I got my review for a very, very violent game that, you know.
Oh yes, actually we should mention that.
I'm amazed that that game was not as scrutinized as other games, such as like Doom or GTA, or, you know.
That's true, and the game, of course, is what he's talking about is Postal Redux, which is out now.
Yeah, it came out on Friday on the 20th. It's essentially an HD remake of the original that came out in 1997, so almost 19 years ago.
And it's still as violent as it was.
Oh my
19
God,
years
it's
ago.
even better. You can do full HD, you can do 4K if you want.
Nice.
It plays great. It has tons of different customization features, and yeah, I was really impressed with it. They changed a couple things, but what do you expect over a 19-year time span? But there's some stuff that they had to change, like the ending.
Yeah, the ending, does it make more sense?
Yeah, it's because the original ending was completely fucked, and this one it makes a lot more sense.
Cool. Okay.
So,
yeah,
but yeah, I was really happy with how the game turned out, and it made me actually install Postal 2 on my PC and play that for a little while. And the best part is that came with the movie that I bought at the dollar store for $2.
Nice.
That's
I mean, that's the only reason why I picked up that movie.
Well, yeah, that was the only reason why, because I saw a Yui Bowl movie. I'm like, hells no, I'm never ever watching that.
Oh wait, it comes with the original game? Yeah, okay, here we go.
It comes with Postal 2. I need to buy it. And yeah, and I also played a bit of I finished the DLC for Far Harbor also, which was amazing.
Nice.
Which was fucking amazing. Bethesda essentially outdid themselves with the new piece of DLC.
Actually, since you brought up reviews, I am currently working on one that I can't talk about too much, but I'm going to say one thing. It is a fucking long game. I forget how long it is. Because I am 20 hours into the game, and I have not scratched the halfway point.
Yeah, Postal was... It took me 2.5 hours on medium, and then like 3 hours on hard. 3.5 hours on hard, so...
Yeah, it's not... Postal was never a long game.
No, it's not a long game, but yeah.
It was just made for Rampage, which also you had that Rampage mode.
Yeah, they changed it from Gauntlet mode to Rampage mode. That you just get to go around and shoot some crap, and go completely nuts. So
you could say you could just go Postal.
Pretty much that was.
That one was bad. Come on.
That was my quote for Facebook. I think I put.
Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter. No, Twitter was "Let's go on a rampage."
Which I think I switched it back to "Let's go Postal." Because I did go in there and do a fix on the Twitter account.
I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter with a passion. Those fucking hashtags, those fucking pound signs suck.
Oh, come on. The hashtags is what get people to see your stuff.
Yeah, because you have to save it. If you don't save it and you hit publish to whatever, it's not going to take it through. You have to save your article and just do the thing. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's just, our thing. Yeah.
And just yeah.
Anyways, that's where I'm actually going to end this podcast here. We've actually had a good Good
Oh.
hour going in. Oh.
There's one tiny thing. I meant to bring it up during Overwatch, and I forgot about it. Did you guys watch all 4 of the movies that came with it?
Yeah.
Wow,
see-
you're like Mike just jumped right up. Just- okay,
'Cause,
yeah.
I watched the Soldier 76 one, and the part where he beats a thug with a Diablo Pinata just made me laugh.
Oh
I
my
didn't see
God.
that one yet. I have to go watch that now.
You have to. It's really good. They all are. Like, I would just sit and watch an Overwatch movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Blizzard knows that too.
Well,
This will work.
if Warcraft goes well,
Yeah, I would love to see movies based on all their main IPs, really.
Oh, we do know that Activision is making a cinematic company, so we're going to see something like that. First one that we know is going to be Warcraft, and then Skylanders TV show.
Okay.
So yeah, and they definitely said that Diablo is in the works.
yeah, that'd be messed up. But
That'll
yeah,
be the next one in the works. Oh, and a Call of Duty cinematic universe, which
not surprising at all.
does not sound that great. But,
Yeah, but you know what? They're gonna try to make it like Halo, and it's just yeah.
Cough, cough.
I think we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that I can bitch about for a good hour.
It's
So
Same.
we'll do that then.
terrible.
But for GameItAll.com, I'm Lucas Grimm.
Hey, what up? I'm Pino25.
Adelaris.
Boogie Mo.
Gamezilla.
All right, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out our sponsors and our website. Give us a happy anniversary in the comments, or tell us how much we suck.
Subscribe and whatnot.
Subscribe and like to the video. And we will see you guys next time.
Admit it, you guys
Yeah.
missed the toot toots.
No.
Now,
We're
No, we
waiting for.
No.
We're just waiting for someday that he's just gonna swallow it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually went out and bought another one since my
Oh, God
last
damn it.
podcast. My last podcast, it fell apart on me.
Aw, that's a shame.
how horrible. All right.
Nothing.
Well, thank you all for watching. You have a great night.